welcome to the live show. Thank you for joining. Happy Friday. Hopefully everybody's had a great week. Let's have an intro. All right. I don't know why I did that. Just wanted to. Couldn't load up the regular song, so I figured I'd just play it. How's everybody doing tonight? Get myself straightened out here. There we go. Everything's looking good. Hey, Corey, how are you, buddy? Hey, Barry. Hey, Holly. Holly says, hello, Danno. How are you doing? Thanks for the prayers for your back. Oh, you're very welcome. Absolutely. Hope you're feeling better. I know that had to have been tough. Holly says, I went to the doctor for follow-up. I have a muscle knot in my left side. Well, that's good. You can do therapy and not have to have surgery, because that would be pretty tough. Yeah, back surgery is no joke. Hodges, hello. How you doing? Mr. Furman Family Adventures. Hey, Danno. Hey, Dave. How are you, buddy? Got our moderators up and running this Friday night. Hopefully everybody's got their coffee ready, because we have got a lot to discuss tonight. A lot of stuff's going on in this country and others. Don't really want to touch too much on that. I know it's a big subject right now, but let's try to keep it at least PG. It's been a rough week. Today was very rough. I paid another visit to the Kroger Marketplace, like I said I was going to do. And boy, prices are really going through the roof. I don't know. And with what's going on overseas now, I have a feeling things are going to start to go up again. And we'll get into that here a little bit later. I'm going to try and keep up with the chat tonight, because I like to show you guys. This live show is for you guys, not me. I just kind of narrate. Shelly Ham, hello. Hi, Dan and Jess. Hello to you. Strive Research. Hello, Danno and Jess. Sorry I missed you have the back issue. That's Holly. Holly's got a bad back going on. She had to have the spinal thing, the epidural for something they had to test. She's got something with her back there. It's a muscle knot in her left side. Let's keep her in our thoughts and prayers. It's great that you only have to have therapy, though, because I'll tell you what, everybody that I know that has had back surgery, I've heard some good stories and I've heard some bad stories. I know they always try to get you to do therapy if you can. Hey, Pam. How are you? Hey, Danno and Jess. How are you? We are doing great. Glad we made it to Friday. It's been a crazy week. It's been a real long week. I always feel like when you got vacation coming up and you get in that couple week range, it seems like time just kind of slows to a crawl. Hey, Ronnie. How are you, buddy? Barry says, hello, Danno and everyone. Looking snazzy tonight. Thank you. Yeah, I took the tie off, but... Carolina says hello. Hello to you. Hello, Sherry Edwards. How are you all? Nana M, hello. Just returned from the supermarket just now and passed on buying a head of lettuce as they wanted $5. Price is going even higher. Love your channel, Danno. Keep up the great service you do. Where do you live, Nana? Man, $5. Sheesh. And that is something that we've been getting in a lot of the comments lately. I am going to hopefully do some work with a buddy of mine, doing some gardening and stuff. Maybe we're going to grow our own vegetables, because, I mean, it's better to do that anyway. Good exercise, get out there, sweat a little bit. I'm sure it wouldn't hurt if I lost a pound or two anyway. So, plus I may do my tomatoes here again. We are kind of limited on the space that we can grow things here, but I don't know. Things are really starting to skyrocket, and produce is being one of them. Taz Stewart, hello to you, buddy. Alaska for me says hello from Alaska. Well, hello. You probably got it a little chillier than we do. Although it is about 30 degrees out here. I think it's going to start going up here starting next week. Supposed to get up into the 50s again. So maybe the bones will start to thaw. Strive Research says, oh, thought the back was you. Too bad for you, Holly. No fun. Yeah, that is definitely not fun at all. Amy Mays, hello. How you doing? Hey, Genny. How are you? Carolina says, hi, how are you? We are doing great. As good as we can be. Got a little frustrated at Kroger again. The video will be out tomorrow. We'll touch into a couple of the things about that later on. Crystal Coachman, hello. I was on the highway today. A ton of trucks was out. Yes, I've been hearing a lot of that. I also saw in Washington where they're actually like directing trucks. And this is what's great about America. It's like, you're going to protest. It's like they're even giving you places to park. Like, we respect that you want to protest whatever you want to. That's your right. That is our freedom, and God bless America. PFAM5, what's up, Jason? Good morning. Oh. Hopefully I can get some sleep tonight. I'll tell you what, last couple nights it's been rough. I think it's the weather. It's like the weather around here has been nuts. Like, it was 60 degrees like 2 days ago. 60. I don't even know if we've ever had 60 degrees in February. And then we dropped down to like 25, and now we're up to 30 today, and it's going to be 45 tomorrow and 50 on Sunday. So it's like, man, my allergy medicine is coming in droves. Melinda Leverett, hello. Hello, Jess and Danno. Greetings from Indianapolis. It's not too far. I love Indianapolis. One of my favorite cities. Holly says, thanks, everyone. You're very welcome. Just take it easy. Don't force yourself. Don't, back issues are no joke. I pulled a muscle in my back one time, and I thought I had like a slipped disc. It was that bad. And it was actually a couple days after I went on a pretty long golfing trip. And that's what it was. Doctor said that's what it was. And it was a pulled muscle, but I'll tell you what, it hurt so bad. It probably didn't start feeling better for a few weeks. Carolina says, it's scary what's going on. Yes, it really is. It really is. And, so many things I want to say, but I have to be careful what I say on here because we're live. And, of course, CNN's not afraid to say anything. I mean, they're right in the middle of it all. CNN, Fox. Jessica brought up an interesting point today. I've been following it pretty religiously. I don't know, but I flip back and forth from CNN to Fox. And the funny thing is they put their commercials right at the same time. Like, every time. Their commercials are on point every time. You switch from Fox, because I like to kind of see the differences. I know one is heavily Republican, one is heavy Democrat, but I like to see the different views. I like to see this argument and this argument. I don't really care which one, but I like to see the differences from each angle and each view. And especially when things like this are going on, because you can't take one opinion without taking the other. It would be, I don't know. That's me. But yeah, I thought it was funny, like, because you want to flip back and forth because the channels are right next to each other, and it's like you can't do that because they just have the commercials going. Shelly Ham says the 24 case of Coke I buy is up $2. Yeah, it's $10.99 for a 24 pack at Kroger now. I mean, it seems kind of silly when they have deals. They got the 3 12 packs for $4.25 each, which, I mean, I guess that's the only deal you're going to get right now. But it's like it almost kind of says Coca-Cola, I feel like they're saying, no, we don't want you to really buy the cases. We just kind of put these here. We really want you to buy the 12 packs that we're trying to get rid of. It's like everything kind of seems like a game almost. Ed Reed. Hey, Ed. Hi, Danno. It's good to see you out here tonight. Greetings from New Hampshire. Our local Dollar Tree is still not $1.25 yet, but the manager said it's coming soon. That is surprising and good for you guys because that's the only one that I've heard, and we've gotten a lot of comments that is still at $1. Good old Goldie. Hey, buddy. Hello, I'm watching you on Roku. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Cindy E, hello. Hello from Buffalo. Thanks for joining. That's one of my other favorite football teams, the Bills. Always like the Bills. I really don't know why. I just like the people up there. Very friendly, laid-back people. Kind of like Cincinnati. So that probably has something to do with it. One guilt-free. Hello, everyone. Hello to you. Thanks for joining. Kathleen Ross. Hello. Hi, Daniel. Hi. Boy, I'm not with it tonight. Hi, Danno and Jess. Hello to you, Kathleen. Hope you're doing good. Dave Furman talking to Jason. Let's see. Jess saying, hey, everyone. Hey, Cheryl. How are you? Hello, Danno and Jessica. Happy Friday to you. Happy Friday. Kim Smith. Hello. Hey, Dan and Jess from the Florida Panhandle. Boy, I wish I was down there right now. But it's pretty nice. Bend this out a little further. And Duo Adventures. Hello, thanks for joining, buddy. Prices are up, most definitely. Holly talking to Jess. And again, I'm just gonna skip the ones where you guys are talking to each other. So I don't want to get so far, but I was like 40 minutes behind last week, and I don't want to do that to you guys. Nana M says, Australia is where the head of lettuce costs $5. Needless to say, I pass on that purchase. Yeah, forget it. I'll go to McDonald's and get a $1 cheeseburger for the, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. That's way too much. I think you've told me that before, Nana, that you're from Australia. I don't know. We get a lot of comments these days. It's hard enough remembering all the prices to these things. Good old Goldie says, oil prices soar above $105. That is crazy because we saw that it had just gone up over 100. So fill up your tanks. Fill up your tanks. I filled mine up again today, and I had 3/4 of a tank. I didn't care. I went ahead and filled it up again because, he says, I'll tell you, these preppers always know ahead of time. It's always good to be prepared. And that's not just food. I mean, everything. It's always good to have some extra. I'm looking at all of our stuff over here. This is our live center / war room / Jessica's craft room / pantry. Jim Tech, hey, buddy. Whenever I see Fruity Pebbles cereal, it reminds me of you and Jessica. I would love to see a picture of you two holding up that box. Sometimes I feel like you guys are following me in the store. Because that is really weird, Jim. And I'll leave it for a surprise for you tomorrow. But it does have something to do with a box of Fruity Pebbles. Did you see me at Kroger today? I had something to say about that box of Fruity Pebbles, too. That's hilarious. So many times you guys say stuff, and it's funny that it's in the video the next day. A couple times I've actually gone through my video as I edit to make sure that I didn't accidentally put it out here already. That's how, it's like some of you guys, we think alike. Great minds think alike. That's funny, Jim. Ronnie says, Mindy said hello, Danno and Jess. Hey, Mindy, how are you? We'll be we're heading down to the Smokies here in a couple weeks. You guys should head down there. It's gonna be a fun old time. Otter Pride. Hey, Otter, how are you? Happy Friday. Lots of love from Arizona. Speaking of Arizona, I hope they work out that baseball deal here soon. I'd like to see the Reds, Cincinnati Reds on opening day, but it's all locked out right now because of money. Millions versus billions. Jessica Smith, hello. How are you? Hello, everyone. Amy May says, doing good. Carolina says, I'm new to your channel. Love it. Thank you very much. Thank you. Glad you love it. We're so blessed to have such a great following here, such a great fan base. You guys are awesome. You know, like I've always said, we've been doing these live shows on Friday well over a year now, and I'm just so appreciative of everybody that comes in here to just hang out on a Friday night, no less, at 7:30. You know, I try to make it to where everybody's already had dinner, you know. But, you know, we're really thankful for all of you guys, and that's why we do it. This is why we do it. You guys are our motivation, and this is our way of thanking you for watching the channel and following. And you guys are a lot of great friends that we've met on here, and we can't thank you enough. Amy says, doing good. Wait a minute. Jeremy Yole. Hi, Danno. I've been having a hard time finding frozen meatballs. Okay, so it's one thing to find frozen meatballs. It's another thing to find good frozen meatballs. Now, I'll tell you, the dollar stores all seem to have those little green and red packs. I can't even remember the name of them. But they have those frozen meatballs. But I don't know. Like, I got a lot of bad reviews on those, so I never bought them to try them. I will say that Aldi's has their frozen meatballs back in, at least at ours. Okay, now we're in Cincinnati, so, you know, I don't know if they would have them back in at yours, but that seems to be the best bet. Also, we have seen some at Kroger. They had their Kroger meatballs, and then they were gone forever, and now they're back. I just seen them a couple days ago, so I would check Kroger. And, you know, I know it's funny to, like, call people these days, but, you know, you can call customer service, and if there's somebody working there, then, you know, they'll go back and check to make sure they have them, or they can check their inventory, you know. Because you can't trust the online thing a lot anymore because, you know, every day I'm getting comments of how your online orders from Kroger's have been messed up. Like, you know, one lady was saying she ordered 100 items, she only got 60 of them, you know, and it's just hard with the online. It's like you almost have to personally be there to see if that store has it in. I know people always say go to Kroger's early. I kind of disagree. I think you need to go to Kroger's like after dinner, you know, because there are still more people stocking at Kroger after dinner than I ever see in the morning time. So that may be true with Aldi's though. I know some of you were saying go to Aldi's early. And, you know, there may be a line of people. It's not like that at ours, but I know some Aldi's you guys have talked about. There'll be a line like 30, 40 people deep at Aldi at like 8 in the morning on a Wednesday because Wednesday's when they get their truck. I think they get another truck throughout the week too. But Alaska for me says it's 43 degrees, above warmer than normal, still 2 feet of snow on the ground, and gain 10 minutes a day of sunlight. That's not bad. I figured you're actually warmer than we are. That's hilarious. And we'll be springing forward here soon. Middle of March. And I can't wait for that. I'm tired of it being dark at night. You know, everybody always complains that you lose an hour of sleep and all that. I don't care. I'd rather get through that point and get to where we have more daylight at night. Dawn Bonhomme, hello to you. How are you? Carolina says, California is so cold. Cold? What part of California? I guess if you're in San Francisco, yeah, it might be pretty chilly. Dawn says, hello, everyone. Lori Bourbon says, hi, Danno. Love the channel. Thank you very much. Really appreciate that. Ricardo says, it is 17 here in Canada. 17 or negative 17? And is that Celsius? Because I know you guys go by Celsius, don't you? So what would that be? Like 25 degrees Fahrenheit? Corey says, I mean, it's still cold. Still pretty cold. Corey talking to Barry. Strive Research says, any spring adventures planned? Yes, we are going to Gatlinburg here in 2 weeks. 2 weeks from tomorrow. Man, I can't wait. Oh, 2 weeks away. And we're going to take you guys right with us. We're going to be filming all the adventures, all the scenery, all the restaurants that we eat at. You know, for those of you who don't know, when me and Jess do go on vacations, we like to give reviews of a lot of the different restaurants that we eat at. So if you plan a vacation there, then you're able to get at least our opinion of those and everything. And it's something we like to do when we're on vacation. I will probably visit a couple grocery stores while I'm down there in Pigeon Forge. Not so much Gatlinburg, but Pigeon Forge and maybe Sevierville, to kind of get a good idea of what their prices are like, because they have a higher tax than they do in Ohio too. So it'd be interesting to see that. We will be packing our food before we leave to Tennessee because of that tax. It's crazy down in Pigeon Forge. It's something silly. It's like 12%, but it's a like resort type tax that they put on it. Some vacationers tax. I'm not sure what it is, but it's expensive. Barry talking to Corey. Cheryl says, I've always used oatmeal or wheat germ for making hamburgers stretch more. That's interesting. Try it with sausage. Basically, I mean, there is some other added ingredients, but you could try adding some oatmeal with sausage, which is kind of like what Geta is around here. There are a couple other spices and ingredients, but Geta is fantastic. It's delicious. And yeah, give that a shot. However, if you put oatmeal in sausage, you want to make sure and overcook it. Don't wait till it's crispy on the ends before you stop, because the oatmeal does kind of slow the cooking down. With hamburger, you don't have to worry too much, but with pork, definitely want to better overcooked than undercooked. Dawn says Chicago had another 3 inches of snow last night and today. Man, you guys been getting hit lately. We had somebody else that was commenting on Chicago. Connecticut's getting pounded too. I mean, they got like 2 feet of snow or something. Sorry, hair in my mouth there. I'm sure you guys wanted to hear that. Carolina says, I don't know what's worst, the C word or the what, but I'm scared. It's scary times. It is crazy times right now, and the only thing that I can say is that we all band together and we stand united, right? In a world where they want you to stay divided, we have to actually stay united and work together. And that's kind of the whole thought process of this channel, is working together, you know, so that sometimes it's hard to talk about some of these things without blurting out a lot of curse words. But I will do my best. I'll tell you what, I really wanted to let a few expletives out at Kroger today. They need to get it together. Okay, now I went back to the marketplace today, and I did go to the bathroom to make sure there was toilet paper and soap, and there was. I didn't put it in the video though. But yeah, I had to make sure of that. But there are some things they need to do a better job of walking around and fixing the prices right away, because it's just a mess. It is a complete mess, and I don't know. I don't want to dive too much into it. I go into it a lot on the video. MCO99. This reminds me of the 2008 banking crisis. Well, thanks for joining, MCO. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. They're two different evils right there. Let's see. Sherry says, hi, Danno and Jess. Hey, Sherry. How are you? Whoops. Tara. Hey, Tara. Sorry, I'm getting a little behind. Will to buy American food prices. Did you mean that? Will or want? Want? Or you have the will to pay the American food prices? Sorry, I don't know what you mean there. I'm sorry. Crystal says, deer. All right. Kathy Johnson, hello. Danno, don't watch either. I have no TV. It's the best thing I ever did. Well, thank you for watching me, Kathy. Danno is all the TV you need. I'm just kidding. No, yeah, somebody was telling me the other day that they cut the cord on their cable, and I was like, great. Like, you know, I mean, half the stuff that's on TV these days is, oh, I don't know. I do love my TV, though. I ain't gonna lie. I love my movies. Jeff Grace. Hey, Jeff. Hello, Dan. Jeff from Kettering. I've been on the lookout for canned biscuits. You and the rest of the world, buddy. You and the rest of the world. There is no biscuits. They are gone. We're going to have to make our own. Yeah, they're just gone. I mean, Walmart has what they're bringing in their brand, which I don't know if I just never paid attention or they're just now coming back in, but they have like another brand they're bringing in. Don't know if they're any good. The Aldi's brand is good, but because everybody knows now, right? Everybody knows. So everybody's going to Aldi's to buy biscuits. But they do have a Kroger version they came out with, which I had never seen before. But they're low on those because everybody's buying them up. Yeah, best thing is probably just make your own because can't find the biscuits. Otter Pride says Walmart Pepsi 24 packs, $9.99. Yeah, I believe they're $10.99 at Kroger now, but Walmart, I don't know, and I feel like that could change tomorrow. After today's visit to Kroger, I feel like prices could be going up on the same things that I talked about right now at the end of the day. Like, it seems like it's going to, not to scare nobody, okay? I mean, it is what it is. They're going to go up, but that's how it looks. Like, there are things that I've looked at a few months ago have doubled in price, you know, and it's like, just, you know, people keep talking percentages of inflation. Like, we haven't reached the pinnacle, like we haven't reached the top point of that yet. You know, so I don't like to give any numbers because 25% today could be 90% tomorrow. I feel like I jinx myself sometimes when I say that, so that's why I'm always quiet about that kind of stuff. Crystal says Deer Park water is $7 at BJ's for a 40-pack. Yeah, if you like Deer Park water. And that's, you know, and that's all considering that's not too bad. We've gotten so used to Ice Mountain, and we get ours at Sam's Club, $6 for a 40-pack. But a lot of people like Deer Park. Corey says, Danno, did you have a favorite Super Bowl commercial? Mine was Jim Carrey, the cable guy. I love that one. Actually, you know what? That was probably, that was a really good one. I also like the one, I don't know, a lot of them really weren't that good. That one with Arnold Schwarzenegger was pretty funny. There was one with Paul Rudd that was okay. I mean, you know, compared to a lot of the other commercials. But yeah, the Jim Carrey was probably my favorite. Crystal says, every time I go to BJ's, I buy two. Well, sure. Yeah, if you're going to, that's, and you should, because if you're making a special trip to go somewhere, like when I go to Sam's Club, you know, I might buy 2 or 3 things of that coffee mate just so that, you know, if we can't get there for a while, I know I got coffee mate for the next 6 months. I don't know. That's such a great deal. And that's one of them things that just kind of sticks with me with the coffee mate. It's like, I feel like that price is going to go way up here soon. So I always try to buy a couple extra when I'm there, if they have it. They've had the toilet paper lately. I can't believe it. They went months and months and months without the toilet paper. And it finally came in. We didn't even need it. I just bought one to say I bought one. Like, you know, we'll get around to it eventually. It's good toilet paper. I mean, $20 for 45 large rolls. Can't beat that. Let's see. Pam says, Fred Meyer, a.k.a. Kroger, 3 12-packs of Pepsi or Coke, $12.88 here. Yeah, much better deal. You know, and some Krogers, I mean, obviously, yeah, that's Fred Meyer, but it's just, I feel like it just depends on where you live and what store you're at, because, yeah, some of it is going to be better at your store than ours, and then some of the stuff ours at yours. Like a lot of the Kroger brand products. You think they would be way cheaper here than they are other places? We're right down the street from where they can it. You know, and it's like, I hear people in Kansas that are getting some Kroger products half the price of what we're paying. And I'm happy that you're able to get it for that. Don't get me wrong, I'm just unhappy that I can't. Jessica says, Sam's Club has 35 cans of Coke for $11 in Arizona. It has gone up at ours. It is 12, maybe. Yeah, I think it was $12. Like $12.35. Some weird number. You know how Sam's has like those weird numbers. That's good. That's good. It's still that price at yours. Martin Phillips, hello. Hey, Dan, we in the Carolinas love your show. Thank you very much. Thank you. We love you. We love you all. You guys are pretty awesome. I'm going to put that on a t-shirt someday. Shopping with Danno. Carolina says, I'll just listen eating dinner. Oh, enjoy your dinner. Enjoy your dinner and come back. Hang out. We'll be on for another about another hour probably. I will have to cut it off about 9 o'clock because I do have to finish tomorrow's wonderful video, which I already have it ready. I just have some other things I have to edit out. I always like to go through it again. You know, one thing, if ever you do YouTube, one thing you really want to make sure you do is go back to your video when you're done, when you think it's done and you're ready to put it out there. Go back and listen and make sure the people behind you aren't saying F this, F that. You know, because there's been a couple videos in the last couple weeks where I'm glad I did. And I always do it, but sometimes when things are louder, you know, it's like I can catch it better. And sometimes you don't even hear it, but always a good idea to go back and check through that. Which we have on our channel. There's 2 ways you can do YouTube. There's one where you can do it that is kid friendly, right? But then you can't have any of that. You can't have any cussing at all or anything. But you do, or you do the no, it's not kid friendly. But that is kind of for everybody anyway. That's what every YouTuber does. Every YouTuber puts no, it's not kid friendly. But you know, it's like we all who do this try to keep the channel as family friendly as possible. We have a lot of things that we do on this channel, not just the grocery. That's what we've been focusing on, and we will continue to focus on that. But we do our vacations. We have a lot of Kings Island fans that watch us during the summer times, and Disney World fans, and Gatlinburg fans. You know, so we try to keep it as family friendly as possible. So the only time, and I've said this. Somebody got on me because I took down his comment the other day. Don't put a bunch of cuss words in it. Like, you know, I hear you, but I can almost tell by the way some people leave their messages that, okay, yeah, I can understand you're wanting to say this word. So I hear it. I hear it. Let's see. Corey says, hi, Jess. Hi, Corey. Hodges says, Kroger Folgers listed $10.29 regular price. I will be switching to tea in the mornings. I don't blame you one bit. It's actually on sale at Kroger until Tuesday for $7.99. I don't know if that includes the Colombian. So I don't know. You might want to look into that. I think it is $7.99. It is $8.49 at Walmart. $8.49 at Walmart. So that's not too bad. It is bad. It's still over the regular price of what it was. You know, it was forever $7.99, and then it would go on sale for $6.99, sometimes even $5.99. But those times are gone. Pam says, filled my tank up today too. Absolutely. Yeah, you get down to 3/4 of a tank, I'd be looking for a gas station. Because gas is going to be skyrocketing here soon. Especially since Goldie just told us it went over $105 a barrel, because it was just over, it had just crossed 100, was it last night or early this morning? So if it's at 105 already, it's going to be rough. Barry says, the war room. Yes, our war room of squishmallows. Let's see. Shelly says, too bad. I love my Detroit Lions. They can't seem to win, but I'm happy for Stafford winning a Super Bowl. Leaving Detroit was the only way he was ever going to win one. I don't know if I agree with that. You know what? But, yeah, well, for Stafford, yes, you're right. But I do believe that Detroit is one of them that can get there. And I was happy for Andrew Whitworth, who was our left tackle for years and years and years in Cincinnati. I was happy he finally got a ring. Yvonne, hello. How are you? Hi, guys. Happy Friday. Happy Friday to you. There he is, Mr. DJI. How are you, sir? Hey, yo, Danno in chat. How you doing, buddy? Barry says, kindly hit that thumbs up for the channel. Thank you very much. Yes. All them likes, all them comments, it gives the algorithm of YouTube the okay to spread the channel out amongst the world. And, you know, it's pretty awesome. You know, I've done a little kind of research and followed up, read a couple things on how the YouTube algorithm works. And that's the biggest part of it. YouTube is social media. Social media really at its best. I mean, there's so many things that you can do on here that you can't do on other networks and stuff. And it's amazing what you can do with YouTube and Facebook and Instagram. And, you know, I mean, all of them have their own ups and downs. But yeah, it was interesting reading about some of the stuff of how YouTube has made computers kind of the focus of YouTube, to make it to where, okay, your people are watching your channel, YouTube knows to spread it out to other people, right? Because when YouTube first started, it was just people. It was people working and looking over channels and says, oh, well, this channel's better, click. This channel's better, click. They can't do it like that no more, because there's just billions of viewers, you know? I mean, it has to be done on a computer-generated system. DJI says 88 in chat, 37 thumbs up. Hit that thumbs up, everybody. Thank you, buddy. Yeah, I only see 66 here. 66 likes. Yeah, we're going to have to bump those likes up some. It's all fun. Been getting a lot of dislikes lately. Which one of you guys out there has been disliking this channel? You always get a few of them. You know what? That's how I know I'm doing my job right. Because if you have a lot of viewers and you have a lot of people that are watching your channel, if you're not getting thumbs down, I feel like I'd be doing something wrong. But yeah, don't give me thumbs down. You know what the funny thing is, real quick? Even thumbs down works. That still spreads out the algorithm for you. It's pretty funny. Jim Tech says, are you optimistic on the future of the Bengals? I do reselling on eBay, and I'm wondering about the increased value of Bengals hats and shirts. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, I'm optimistic about the Bengals for sure. I mean, they were 2 plays away from winning that Super Bowl. So, I mean, the future's looking bright. That's cool you're doing the reselling and everything. Yeah, that's a tough one, though, for football. I would say, I don't know, that kind of stuff seems easier with, like, basketball, baseball, sports that have a lot of games. But maybe. Give it a shot. Jason says, I hit it twice. Yes. DGI says, hitting it twice makes it unlike. Oh, yeah, it would. He's just joking. Good old Goldie says, well, don't ever buy Aldi's fresh meatballs. Really? Not bad, huh? Yeah, no, I've never tried them. I don't know if I've ever gotten any comments on them. Oh, no. Yeah, that's why I was looking for them that one day, because somebody commented. But it wasn't the fresh. It was definitely frozen. Eileen Thomas, hello. Awesome playing. Have a great weekend. Well, you too. All on the guitar. Thank you. Man, am I that far behind? Thank you very much. You have a great weekend too. Screw the Plan Book says, hello, hello from the Cornhuskers. Wow. Nebraska. Hello to you. Otter Pride says, Kirkland meatballs are decent. Are those the fresh ones? I don't know. I know that's the Aldi brand. Jason talking to DGI says he was kidding. DGI says, some people don't know. Yeah. Yeah, some people. Oh, I can hit it twice? I appreciate that, guys. Let's give a round of applause for our moderators. Ed Reed says, good frozen meatballs are like frozen pizza. They're an enigma. Yeah, it's pretty much until you try it. There are so many different types of pizzas, frozen pizzas at Kroger now. I don't know which one. We tried a Freschetta pizza not too long ago, and it was terrible. And then we had tried another one, and it was pretty decent. But now the prices for them have just skyrocketed, so we've just kind of gone back to DiGiorno. We'll stay there for a while. I mean, it's like even Jack's and Tombstone are kind of expensive now. It's like they're not the $1.50, $2 pizzas anymore. They're $4 to $5 a pizza. Three, so anywhere from $3 to $5, depending on what you get. Corey says, are the bags of salad still recalled? I didn't see much at Publix. Who knows? I feel like this stuff is, and that was one of the things that killed me today at Kroger. There is a lot of baby formula that was recalled, a lot more than they said on the news, and it was a lot more than salmonella. There's like 3 different things that they talk about on the baby formula. There's a long list of things that they have at the Kroger Marketplace, which I was happy to see that. But why are they not putting that stuff up at all the other stores? Like, okay, they took it down or whatever, but man, there's been way too many recalls for everything. This is the most, it's like every couple weeks there's a bunch of recalls on something. I mean, it's just, I remember when this would happen like once in a blue moon, and now it seems like it's happening every other week. It's getting ridiculous. I would not buy any bag salad, though. I'm just telling you that right now. I wouldn't, if it's in a bag, if it's in a Dole bag or anything bagged, except for a head of lettuce that you're going to plan on washing, right? I know a lot of people don't wash heads of lettuce. Wash them. Because you don't know what's on it. Don't buy any bagged lettuce. I say that in just about... I've laid off of it a little bit because we haven't heard about all the recalls, but I wouldn't. I mean, and I'm just saying, like... Carolina says, yes, San Francisco. Yes, it does get chilly in San Francisco. I've been there. I was there in July, and surprisingly, it was like 40-something degrees. I couldn't believe it got that cold. Blue Creech. Hello, Blue. Hi, Danno. been here a couple months. I've worked for Fry's for 32 years, which is actually Kroger, right? From Phoenix, Arizona, the main problem is grocery stores. The main problem in grocery stores is labor. Yeah, it's like that a lot outside of here. Like, and this is something that I don't bring up too much because I don't really want to. I'll talk about it on the live show here, but we've got a lot of employees. There's tons. There's a lot. And they're just not, it's like I know a lot of them. And I know, a lot of people are calling off. They're doing things. They're playing hooky way more than they need to. And, there's an awful lot of the click lister guys now, too. The drive up and go, pay as you go, or they'll bring it out to you. There's a lot of that going on. So, if I feel like when there's too much of that for the day, they're taking those employees and that's what they're doing, the grocery thing. And I think that's the problem. Yes, stores do need to hire more people, but at the same time, when you do something like that, then you're going to be lower. You're going to be paying people that aren't doing them. I don't know. See, that's what I'm saying. It's kind of hard to argue that because yes, labor is short, but at the same time, around here, it doesn't look that way, and things still aren't getting put out. I don't know why that is. I'm one of them people that gets kind of tired of making excuses. I don't make excuses for myself, nor does my wife. She don't make excuses for anything. And that's kind of how our families are too. We are a no excuse, no nonsense type family. We do what we have to. We work hard, and we provide for each other. And you go out there and you work. And, I understand not everybody can, but that's how I was raised. And, it's like there's a lot of people in this city that are revitalizing the job force. We're seeing a lot more and more of it. And I have other things to say about it, but we'll have to chat about that later because I could go on and on and on. Amy May says, bring on spring. I don't like winter. It was 32 degrees today here in Kentucky. Yeah, it's about what it got up to here. Yeah, I'm counting the days. I think we got 23 days until spring. Really looking forward to it. Good old Goldie's got the shades. Aaron Craig, hey Danno, how did you get so into grocery stores? I like to eat. Before I got really into this, I was putting out videos every day on just everything. Like not just grocery shopping. I was going to zoos, theme parks, museums, areas of entertainment, and we were just kind of your everyday sporadic vlog channel. And this one time, I put out a video of myself at Kroger's. And I was pretty upset that they didn't have anything I wanted. So I basically just saw that I thought I would talk about it. And it hit a lot of people. And I started thinking like, you know what? How can I make this into something? Because we had noticed for a long time that products were not so much rising in price at this point, but they were just gone. Kroger's was empty. And I'm like, man, and people kept coming and talking about it. So I was like, well, this is what people want to see. This is a way we can help each other. I've always wanted to incorporate a way that I can help people into our YouTube channel here. And it's just something that we've kind of just latched onto and keeping it going. Blue Creek says, when you see empty shelves, the product is usually in the back. Not true. Not true. I ask. Nancy says, hello, Danno and Jess and everybody. Happy Friday. Happy Friday to you, Nancy. Sandy E says, have you ever been to Dollywood? I want to go down to Tennessee. I was very young the last time I was at Dollywood. Yeah, we want to go. It's just always really bad timing. We got a lot of stuff, especially with YouTube now. We have things that we want to video down there. I still want to go to Dollywood. We may be able to work that into the schedule. the time we're going down there, though, it is going to be open on that Wednesday, but there's not going to be a lot of rides open. And it's still the same price. It's like $90 a ticket. And we might be able to find some discount when we're down there, but there's none online right now. We're actually just missing the 15% off deal that ends March 10th. We're not going to be down there till March 12th or 13th. But yeah, definitely want to go to Dollywood. But you definitely want to go when everything's open. All the rides. Cheryl says, I prefer not to eat sausage. Oh, that's okay. Yeah, no, I was just, that's just an idea. Tracy Pater, hello. Hey, Danno. I lived in Tennessee for a while. Yes, the grocery and other sales taxes are higher, but no state income tax. That's interesting. Didn't know that. Happy to see you. LOL. Hello. Barry says, I hear the Timberwood Grill at the Island and the Red Lobster in Sevierville are very good. He's lying. He's lying. Me and Jessica gave some pretty bad reviews on those. Timberwood Grill is actually a more popular restaurant in Pigeon Forge. And we were there in the thick of the pandemic, and they didn't have many employees, so I don't want to... But the food was bad. Like, it was bad. And Red Lobster, it was bad, too. We have videos on that, if you want to check it out. Oh, it was pretty funny. Don Bonhomme says, I hit the thumbs up. All right. Thank you very much. Looks like old Danno's getting way behind here. All right. Speed chat. There we go. Dang, I'm still not down here. I bumped the button here and it sent me all the way down to the bottom. Okay. DJI says, thank you, Dawn. Shill says, the food taxes here in Illinois are crazy insane. I've heard that too. Jess says, OMG, Barry, I almost spit out my drink. Yeah, we gave them some nice reviews. Hey, we're honest. We're honest. And Jess doesn't hold back. You want to see Jess, she'll let you know. She'll let you know. Tracy says, Cheryl, that's for sure. Our property taxes are crazy. Dawn says, preach it, Danno. Yeah, boy, I'll tell you what, Friday, I get up at 5 in the morning on Fridays, and it's like by the time I get to the live show anymore, and I'm still working, you know, and, I start going on a, like, I don't want to say slap happy, but I've been up a while. Whoops. Let's see. Good old Goldie says it's going to be worse than that. Jason says, I cut the cord, but doesn't help. We have 547 streaming subscriptions. Well, that's our problem is we still got cable, but we're getting all the... not all of them, but we do have a lot of the streaming services, too. I really want to cut the cable, but I don't think that'll happen. Happy wife, happy life. Happy to see you says, we keep our cable because we're not ones that ever go out for any entertainment, so the bottom line, cable and other streaming services are cheaper than going out all the time. Absolutely. And I'm sure somewhere down here Jess is applauding you because that's the same thing she would say. Yeah, I mean, really, if that's your, you know, if you don't go out to movies, if you don't do a lot of, like, going out to eat and all that stuff, it's like, if this is your fun, this is your entertainment, well, spending a couple $100s a month on all the entertainment that you can handle in your living room, hey, nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong at all. That's what you enjoy, hey, that's awesome. Alaska for me says, making biscuits right now and freezing them. Awesome. Send something to me, will you? Michelle Flo says, hello, everyone. Hello to you, Michelle. Northeastern Georgia mountain folk. How you doing, buddy? Hope you guys are doing well. Chatting with each other there. Green Thumb, hello, says, buy Jiffy muffin mix. Just add water. They're delicious. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. I've had them before. Pretty delicious. Everybody chatting. Lucretia says, speaking of tags, they take labor from whatever stockers we have to help the scanning coordinator to hang tags. Yeah. Oh, okay. Sorry, I was kind of lost there for a second. You mean like price tags and stuff? Okay. Jess says, saying hi to Mountain Folk. Everybody chatting. Michelle Flo says our gas jumped again to $3.29. Ours jumped from to $3.39, but I think it's going up to $3.49 either tomorrow or Sunday. They said it was going up another 10 cents this weekend, but I don't think they really know. I heard from one of the ladies at the gas station, but I don't know. I worked at a gas station when I was younger, and we never knew. They'd give us the call, like, raise it up, send it down. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, maybe technology's changed in 20 years, but, which I'm sure it has. Man, I'm old. Just had a recollection there. Thank you, Pam. Pam with the super chat. Thank you very much. That $5 is going right into the tank so that I can bring you another video. You are awesome. Really appreciate that. You don't have to do that. We really appreciate the super chats. I mean, you guys are awesome, you know. Just watching and enjoying, and you know, this is awesome hanging out with all of you guys who comment on all the videos throughout the week. You know, it's really special, giving me the motivation to go out and do another video. I tell you what, it's not easy doing these videos every day. It's not. I'm not gonna lie. It takes a lot of willpower. But every time I go through the comments and you guys, you know, it's so uplifting, you know, and it's just like, I have to. It's like, I feel like a robot, like, not a robot, bad word there. But I just feel like, you know, now I have to. This is my motivation to go out there and keep it going. One of these days, I'm going to take a day off. One day. I don't know. I was talking to Jess. The last day I took off was Christmas. Which I didn't even know that. She had to tell me. Thanks again for the super chat, Pam. Really appreciate that. Let's see. Everybody chatting with each other. KV Jones says, dumped cable about 6 months ago, saving $200 a month. Jeez. Our cable ain't that much. Just use Fi Optics for internet, smart TV, Netflix, channels there. Wish I got rid of them sooner. Oh my goodness, $320 a month. Sheesh. Yeah, ours ain't that much. Not so new in town. Thank you, buddy. Thank you so much. We always go over the super chats. We will skip down to the bottom. Hello, Danno and Jess. Your videos are always helpful. Save me from running around town. Have you ever been to Pensacola Beach, Florida? No, I haven't. No, I haven't. Thank you so much, Angie. Thank you. Really appreciate that. Jess, have we been to Pensacola? I don't think so. We've probably driven through it. Usually when we drive, we go, let's see, we go through Lake City. We usually either go to the Gulf side or we go to Disney World, so that's Orlando. And then we go to, like, she's got family over along the Gulf, Bradenton, St. Pete, Sarasota, all down that part of the coast, but never Pensacola. Thank you so much for the super chat, Angie. We really appreciate that. And we put everything that we get in, like, super chats, super stickers, stuff like that, we put right back into the channel. Like, all that stuff is used to, you know, we set it aside. It's like a special little pot that we set aside so that, you know, when we need to, anything that we incorporate into the channel, whether doesn't matter what it is, to make the channel better in a way, or buy some other little things for cameras, maybe a new lens, try to make it a little more clear so you can see the prices a little better. Let's see here. Now see, Jess, this is why I need you in here. I completely... Oh, nope, I found it. Everybody talking to each other. America first. Hey, y'all. Hello to you, buddy. Corey says, wow, the new Doctor Strange movie looks okay. Okay, I think it looks fantastic. I can't wait till that comes out. I heard something about that movie that's going to change. Like, Marvel's kind of, real quick, Marvel's kind of been one of them things. Sorry, I'm picturing Jess yelling in my ear, like, get on with the chat. There's some new Marvel things that are coming out, I think, that are going to be in that movie. That's going to make that movie even better, because they're introducing new things into it, which I don't want to ruin it for nobody. But if you saw the preview, then you may know what I'm talking about. Don't give it away in the chat though, because a lot of people might not know. Barry probably knows. Crystal says, what did you guys have for dinner tonight? I made fried chicken tacos like Taco Bell. That sounds fantastic, especially because you made them yourself. I'm not a huge fan of Taco Bell, but I will eat tacos that somebody else makes. We had lasagna, and I gotta say it was fantastic. Fantastic. Stouffer's lasagna. Now, it had to be something quick. Me and Jess were doing some things earlier, but I'll tell you what, Jessica makes the best lasagna you'll ever have in your life. I mean, it is just absolutely fantastic. I don't know if I did a video on it or not. I feel like we film everything. If I have it in a clip, maybe I'll add it to the end of a video at some point. But I'll tell you what, her lasagna, fantastic. Carolina says, okay, I gotta go. Have a beautiful day. Bye, everyone. See you, Carolina. Thanks for joining. Thank you very much. And you have a great weekend. Cheryl talking to somebody. Barry talking. Corey says, as always, it's been a blessing to hang out with y'all. You too, buddy. You too. Always. Happy to see you, says Kroger here. Went from $3.13 2 days ago to $3.45 today. Man, that's quite a price hike. You usually don't hear a gas jumping that fast. Chatting Jerry Max says, hey Jerry, I went to Walmart one day and the meat cooler was full. The next day, 1 pack of hamburger. Yeah, it can be like that sometimes. And then that's the problem. A lot of the problem with the trucks and everything is they're already getting small loads. When you're only getting 20 to 40% of your order every day, because Kroger's gets trucks every day. But, if you're only getting 20, 30, 40% of your truckload, you may not get hamburger one day because the Kroger down the street ordered a couple days before you and they got to get it to them. And that could be part of one of the big problems. Ed Reed says, our local Walgreens has Coke and Pepsi products, 3 for $16 or 1 for $7.99. I mean, yeah, that is Walgreens, so... I mean, I guess that's 12 packs. Sage Morgan, hello. That happens all the time now. DJI says, my local Kroger has Coke 12 packs, 3 for $12. Well, that's not bad. That's $4 a piece. That's as good of a deal as you're going to find anymore. I mean, they might do the 4 12 packs for 14 or whatever. I don't even know. Who knows what the next 4, who knows? Let's see. That's one thing that's crazy. I literally saw things that went up in price from the last trip to Kroger we all went on to Wednesday, prices went up, and today, 3 different days in a row in a week, prices went up on something. Now, part of that, I believe, is because they didn't get the tags up, and we just saw what the old price was. Because how can you raise something 3 times in a week or a week in a day? Like, that's just, and then we're talking regular, not sales, we're talking regular prices. Michelle Flo says, that's crazy. Thumbs down. Your channel is one of the best. Love when you and your wife shop together. Yeah, she is always fun. Hopefully I can get her in a couple this weekend here. Always a lot better having Jess in it. We are busy, you know, and she really can't go throughout the week. Maybe someday. Someday when you know, when we make enough money on YouTube, knock on wood, where we can both do this full time. Hey, you know, I mean, then we could probably be in a lot more videos together. That's the dream. Sarah McCormick says, TGIF, absolutely. Happy Friday. Cheryl giving the mods a clap. Boy, I am way behind. They do a good job, though. I'll tell you what. They're keeping track. Keeping all the riffraff out of here. Michelle Flo says, I've had the everything bread from Walmart. Walmart makes great grilled cheese sandwiches. That's good to know. I think I've tried the everything bread. I don't know. We had some grilled cheese sandwiches with the sourdough that one time. Man, they were delicious. Huge. I mean, the sourdough slices were huge. Pretty good. Indoctrination. Hello. The thumbs down are probably coming from all of the grammar teachers. Oh, that's funny. Sage is laughing. Indoctrin says, you will never get a thumbs down from me. I think your channel is one of the most wholesome channels on the tube. Thank you very much. Really appreciate that. You guys are awesome. Cheryl says, I laughed when you said never any bread or never any brand in Aldi's. That was so funny. Yeah. What is up with that? I'm glad you brought that up, Cheryl, because I haven't talked to nobody about that. That is hilarious. I didn't even know that was a thing. They have on the tag, there's a tag where the bacon is at Aldi's, and it says never any. Never any hardwood bacon, never any applewood bacon, one of those never any bacon. It's a never any brand. A never any brand. I thought it was a joke. Like, you never have any bacon because you can't get it in, so you're just going to put this here as a joke. And sure enough, there really is a never any brand. That is hilarious. What the heck? What did I miss here? Sorry, it just scrolled all the way down to the bottom. Man, they need to fix this on YouTube here. All right, here we go. Shelly Ham says the pizza in Kroger's Deli are pretty good for $5. Yeah, are they still $5? Man, I mean, they were that a long time ago. We've had a couple of those over the years. Maybe we just need to try another one. I know we had one time, and it was just, I don't know, it wasn't that great. And we had actually gotten another one that was like the serious meat version, because we had just had a cheese pizza, and we were like, well, it might have just because there wasn't nothing on it or whatever. No, it was pepperoni. We had pepperoni and cheese, and then it wasn't that great. And then we had gotten another one. Jess would probably know better than me, but I think it was like it was like bacon and sausage and a lot of other stuff. And that was okay. It was better than the other pizza, but maybe they've gotten better over the years. It's been a long time since we've had one. But, yeah, I might have to try one again. We need to try one of the Aldi's ones that are fresh made like that. We still haven't tried any of those. Sarah McCormick, hello. How are you? When you show the empty ice cream shelves, it makes me sad, doesn't it? Oh, man, don't take the ice cream away. I couldn't believe how low the homemade ice cream was at Walmart. Like, that's a Cincinnati staple. Like, that is United Dairy Farmers. That is the... And it's $5 there. I really want it for $5 because it's $6 at Kroger, and you'll actually pay like $7 at UDF, which is, I don't know, it's kind of weird, but yeah, and it's not just homemade ice cream. Homemade, the brand. It's It's a bunch. A lot of the half-gallon ice creams are gone at Walmart. They're just not carrying them in. I don't know if it's because they don't sell them, but they've condensed like that entire aisle there. Like it's all like mostly like popsicles and that kind of stuff. Callie's room with reborns, cats, and nonsense. Wow, that is an epic YouTube name. Not the baby food shortage. People be blaming the reborn doll collectors. I don't buy formula for my dolls. The shortage is not our fault. You know, I'm going to see Batman next week, and the main villain of that movie is the Riddler. Is this a riddle? I'm just messing with you. Yeah, if we're going on about the baby food shortage, it's terrible. It's absolutely terrible. I mean, and I go in, I even bring up the health department in the video. I don't call them, even though I feel like I should. Like, are you guys doing your job? You got baby formula, tainted baby formula here. Like, what are you doing? Fix the lettuce too. We got 100 people on here that want bagged lettuce. Oh, sorry. Oh, no, that coffee is coffee. It is not. It's not anything else. Let's see. Sarah says you are obsessed with hating bag salad. Oh, yes, I am. Yeah, when there's a recall every week on it, it's, you know, and truthfully, like, and me and Jess have talked about this, it's got a weird taste to it. Any salad that's in a bag like that that's shredded, I don't know. Maybe it's because we make fresh salads. Jess could make a killer salad, and but that's just how we do it. And when you go to some of the bag salad, it just never tastes the same. And with all the recalls going on, yeah, I'll just stay away from it. But whatever, you know. I mean, to each his own. Indoctrination says I tried all these one time for home delivery, and they canceled the order and said that they would charge a restocking fee because they couldn't find a delivery driver in my area. I am done with them. With Kroger, Walmart, you'd probably work that out, whoever it was. I would literally go up there and say, I'm not going to shop here anymore unless you give me my restocking fee back. I feel like that would work. Indoctrin said, I meant to say Aldi. Oh, okay. Aldi? Huh. I don't know. I feel like Aldi fixes everything. Like, you could literally, what is their deal? If you get one of their products and you eat it and you don't like it, you can bring it back. Just have the receipt, and they give you your money back. And I think they do something else for you too. Like, they offer you like that price on a product or something. Don't quote me on that. Somebody's left that in the comments, but they'll give you your money back. I know that. Just for not liking the product. Like, that's kind of their thing. Like, yeah, try these Aldi mushrooms. If you don't like them, bring them back. We'll give you your money back. I mean, that's pretty awesome. Kroger ain't gonna do that for you. They'll be like, well, you ate one. Dawn says, thank you, moderators. Absolutely. We got a bunch of good ones. Don Bonhomme says, no thumbs down from me. Well, thank you very much. Ed Reed says, we have been avoiding bagged lettuce altogether these days. Too many recalls. We're just afraid of getting sick. We have been buying the heads of lettuce. Absolutely. I mean, you know, that's how we like it. It tastes more fresh. That and, yeah, recalls. Indoctrin says, there's no reason to buy baby food when you can make it yourself in the food process. Absolutely. Absolutely. Happy to see you says, no bagged lettuce or spinach. It is too easy to grow in planter. Snip it when you need it. Yes. My uncle had one of those arrow garden things, and he was growing his own lettuce there for a while, and I tried a piece of it one time. Really delicious. Jerry Max says, getting tired of getting run over by the big carts that those employees using to shop for people outside the store. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'll tell you what, they're gutsy. They run right in front of you. It's like they're not paying attention. They're focused on that list. They seem like none of them care about. Today I asked the lady where something was, because it was something that one of you guys had asked about. And she just seemed like she didn't want to help me at all. And I was like, come on now, like, oh, well, yeah, I think it's, oh, well, hold on, I'll look it up. Like, just real, like, upset that I asked an employee who works there where something is. And I figured that those guys know where everything is because they're shopping there all day. Let's see. Eileen says, Danno, will you be going into the stores on your trip? Yes, we're gonna do a couple videos. They have a Publix down in Pigeon Forge. I'm interested to go in there. One second. Alright. Yeah, for those of you who don't know, I do wear contacts. Dry out a little bit. I need to get me those computer glasses. Make it a little easier. Jess actually has some, but her head's a little smaller than mine, and I don't want to break her glasses. Let's see. Indoctrine says, I grow my lettuce, celery, beets, etc. on the kitchen counter. Just snip some off as I need it. Heck yeah. That's the way to go. Jerry says, hey, happy, glad to see. I'm not the only one. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. I try to dodge them. I'm pretty nice. I'm not going to be like, get out of my way or something, Of course they do. They'll run you over. And they, those things they got, they're like trains. And then, a lot of them, they're short, so they can't see over the thing. And they're just, yeah, I know what you mean. Happy to see you says, I was waiting yesterday for a pickup delivery. And they had no one working. It seemed I had to call 3 times. Yeah, they're busy these days. That's for sure. He says, but that was at Wall Demon. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Walmart's grocery pickup, especially ours down here, they take forever. I don't do that, but I have heard a lot of stories of people that sometimes it's not worth it. Jerry says, when I see 50 cows mounted on them, I'll know it's getting serious. 50 cows. Okay. C-Ray says, what's up, Danno and Jess? What's up, C-Ray? Salem Jagger, hello. Hi, Danno and D and Jeff. D and Jeff wants to know how many days a week do you go out to the grocery store every week? Well, 7 days a week. 7 days a week, 24/7. It has become a full-on grocery adventure. Going to be doing some other stores here soon. We're going to venture out. I'm going to have a couple videos a week at some new places. We're going to check. I've been on the horn making some calls, making sure that I can actually film at some of these places. I don't want to say where they are, but I always like to check to make sure that I can do a video in some of these places, because that's but we got a couple different ones coming up here. Happy to see you, says LOL 50 cows. C-Ray says, hit a lick on that guitar, Danno. Yeah, alright. Why not? I can play my music. This is copyrighted by myself. Irish lick there in the end. I do have some guitar shorts on the channel you guys can check out. I did that when we first started, doing some little, do some licks on there. Originally, when I first started, one of my ideas was to teach guitar lessons on YouTube. And I don't know, I just wasn't really feeling it. I used to teach guitar lessons years ago. I did private lessons, and I don't know. Thought about doing that originally on here, but I like doing this more. I feel like it helps more people. Most people, that was one of the problems when I was teaching guitar. It was like I would get somebody and they would do one lesson and then they'd be gone. They would just, I don't know, it's like you learn people don't want to learn, you know, if you want to be good, if you want to learn the right way, well, it takes practice and it's a long process, right? People just want to learn how to play Metallica, and that's fine. That's fine. I'll show you whatever you want to learn. But mind you, that's one song, right? And it may take you longer to figure out how to play that one song as if to where you learned like all the chord, you know, and I won't go on into that, but it was kind of just, it was hard. Travel Adventures and Beyond says, hello, Danno and Jess. Happy Friday. Happy Friday to you. Jerry says, 465 here. My goodness. You in California too? I know that's what it is in Cali right now. Don Bonhomme says, Danno, I like the music you play at the beginning and the end of your videos. You wrote it, correct? Yes. Yes. That's actually what I was just playing. A more intense version. I mellowed it out for the channel. Pam, back to the super chat. Thank you again. Thank you so much. Robin Geiger says 386 here. Man, I feel like ours is, somebody on here had it for 329. Ours is 339, and man, that's why I keep filling up my tank, because I know it's going to be going up again. Jerry Mack says obligated. Robin says, hello, Danno and Jess. Great job. Thank you, Robin. Back to Angie's super chat. Thank you again so much for that. We're going to have to pay a visit to Pensacola Beach. I love, you know, my dream is to someday move to Florida, or at least have enough money to buy a house in Florida. So, and I don't care. You want to call me a snowbird, that's fine. But I would just love to go to my house in Florida during, end of November, or maybe right after Christmas. Get through Christmas, hang out with the family and all that, and then just go to Florida till June, and then come back. Oh, that's the American dream for me. Travel Adventures and Beyond says, you're doing a great job, Danno. Thank you very much. Really appreciate that. T and Book says, love your videos. Look forward to them in the morning. Thank you so much. Thank you. That was the whole thing of putting them out at 8:30 in the morning every day, was that I was thinking to myself, like, people can get up, have their coffee, and we can go over the grocery stores together. I try to give you the feeling like you're there with me, like we're seeing this together. You know, that's the whole idea. Like, and there's been no change in that on the channel at all. That was our thoughts even when we were doing mostly vacation videos, other videos, museums. We've done a lot of stuff. And that's kind of always been our thought, is we're going to take you with us wherever we go to feel like you're there with us. It's really fun now because now we can do live shows on our vacation. So it was really fun being at Disney World, taking all you guys to the fireworks show at Cinderella's Castle. Probably the best live show we've ever done in our life. That was a lot of fun. And we hope to do some of that down in Gatlinburg too. But we've only been able to do live shows since we have hit the mark, right? Because you got to hit a certain mark before you can do live shows on YouTube, on your phone. You can do a live show on your computer, but if you want to do mobile, YouTube needs a little more trust, because there's more things you can do with a mobile phone than you can with your computer, you know. I appreciate it. Last for me says, ever find yourselves in Matunska, Sustina Valley in Alaska? I'll show you the sights and barbecue. No nights, so play for hours. Oh, that's awesome. You know it. Matanuska. You know it. I'd love to go to Alaska. I'd love to go on like an Alaskan cruise. Like that would be pretty awesome. Robin Geiger says, will you be doing some pet food supply at Petsmart, various pet stores and feed stores? I don't know. The last time it's really, this is how I look at it, okay? Now, I get a lot of comments on this, and we did a PetSmart video a while back. If I go somewhere and I'm bored to death, you're going to be bored to death. PetSmart, at least the one around here, I would be more than happy to go. I need to go out further away. The problem is doing this every day. It's hard. To go a couple 100 miles out, I'd almost have to rent a hotel room and maybe do like a couple videos, which that might happen soon. But our PetSmart is like, it looks like a demilitarized zone. It's terrible. I go in there every couple weeks to get cat food for my mom's cat, or, and it's just terrible. And it's like, the only thing I would be able to do in there is basically talk about Ed Reed. Thanks for the super chat, buddy. I'll get to you in just a second. It's just, to me, it's kind of boring, right? I can't sit there and talk for 20, 30 minutes of why PetSmart doesn't have cat food. It's silly, right? I mean, it's like, you are a pet store. Why are you out of cat food? Why don't you have any bird food? You have no fish supplies. Like, to me, I don't know. That is just, I like to add more things into the videos, which is why I stick to the main grocery stores, because I know everybody doesn't have a PetSmart. I do have something that I'm putting together with Chewy. This is like I don't know when it's going to happen, but I'm working on something with Chewy.com to maybe put something of theirs in one of our videos. Now, I haven't gotten the okay with that yet or anything, but the emails have been sent, and we're trying to figure out something to maybe do a video on that. But I don't want to go into that, but that is a little, we may do something like that. Because to me, that is interesting, because that's something, again, that everybody can relate to, and everybody will be able to get it. And, maybe we'll work out some discounts. That's what I'm trying to do. I don't know. They have to look over the channel. They have to see what we're doing on here, which I completely understand. But we want to get that out there, because I think that is something that will help people. Me going into PetSmart again and saying, well, they ain't got nothing. You know what I mean? It's hard to do. It's hard. But, if I find a place that's got a good amount, say, hey, Tractor Supply here is full, come here. Absolutely. Ed Reed, thank you so much for the super chat, buddy. Thanks for the great videos, Danno. Looking forward to the next adventure. Thank you very much. Thank you. Really appreciate that. Really does help, guys. Every super chat, super sticker we get, we put right back into the channel. We are going to start looking into, I know, the whole coffee mug thing. A lot of people are wanting the Adventures with Danno coffee mug. Spaceballs the movie. We are working on that. Trying to figure out a good price, right? Because a lot of these places, they say, well, you set your prices. And it's like, oh, I don't want somebody to have to pay $20 for a coffee mug. Like 10, 12, maybe, so we're trying to find the right place to where we can set up stuff like that, which it does look like Teespring. It's not called Teespring anymore. But we're working on it. We're going to try and get that set up, hopefully, before we go on vacation. So I will be letting everybody know when that happens. Let's see. T and Book says, love your videos. Look forward to them in the morning. Thank you very much. Oh, wait a minute. I'm backtracking here. Sorry. Donnie Hines, hello. I cut out cable and paid off my car with the money. Absolutely. Absolutely. Hodges 1455 says Jiffy lemon poppy seed muffins are amazing. Can't find them anywhere anymore. Anyone know where to find these? I don't know about the lemon poppy seed. I don't know if I've ever seen those. I'll keep an eye out. Jerry says saving my money for food. Sorry. I hear you. I hear you. Hodges says our local bakery doesn't carry Jiffy muffins around me in Central Ohio. Yeah, I'm gonna have to check. I haven't really. I know they got the Jiffy cornbread. Is that the same thing? No, the Jiffy corn muffin mix. That's what we usually get. I don't know. I'll keep an eye out next time I'm out and about here. Kathy, hello. Hi, Danno, Jess, and everybody. Hello to you. Miranda Chukwana. I hope I said that right. Miranda says that's good lasagna. Good lasagna in a box. It absolutely is. It really is. If you're gonna get one that you put in the stove that's already pre-made, Stouffer's is the way to go. Barry can justify that. We're both big Stouffer fans. Happy to see you says Walgreens is a ripoff. It can be. Some things, I find like every store has their little couple things that are a really good sale if you pay attention. Sarah M, hello. I remember when there were only 20 or 30 of us. Happy for you and your channel growth. Thank you, Sarah. I know I want to give so much attention to everybody, and thank you so much, long-time viewer. And yeah, I know I feel bad because I know I take forever, and you guys know I like to talk, and I wish, and I know they have the other streaming thing, StreamYard, but StreamYard's kind of funny sometimes, and but it'd be nice to invite some people into the channel sometimes just to hang out and just chat. It is hard getting everybody's comments, especially because we are growing and we're getting a lot more comments every day. And, maybe I'll start bringing in some friends to do these live chats with me because Jess ain't going to do it. No, it's Friday. She has her Friday thing she does. She's worked all week. She's tired. I completely understand that. I would. Miranda says 4 for $11 around here. Wow, that's a good deal. The 12 packs. Dawn says consumers are getting gouged in the pocketbook by everyone. They really are. We are. Yes, I know. It's getting pretty nuts. Robin says, every time there is a major event happening, like war or stock market dropping, everything goes up. Usually food goes down. If you look in the history of things, whenever there is a war happening, food prices actually go down. Do I think that's going to happen this time? Absolutely not. But if you look into the history, there was an interesting thing I read about that, and I was looking things up. Yes, food prices actually drop immensely. So I don't know. We'll see what happens, but yeah, I doubt it. Crystal Vance, hello. Hi, Danno and Jess. Love your show. I look forward to waking up, and first thing, I click on your videos. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Glad to have you. Glad you like the show. Justin J. Dogs, Danno. What would be your zombie weapon? I feel like I would be the zombie weapon. I'd be the zombie. I wouldn't last long. Be like, you know what? Your arm looks pretty good. Brains. I don't know. If you watch like Evil Dead, a normal broom works pretty good. I don't know. Maybe a good like chain gun or something. Off a helicopter. Or, I don't know. We just watched World War Z, which is the zombie World War thing with Brad Pitt. Okay movie, not the greatest, but it was interesting. Uh-oh. What happened here? Did my mouse just fry out? Oh, there we go. Probably gonna need a new battery here. Where was I? Yeah, I really don't know. What would be your zombie weapon, Justin? See, it says good. C Ray says Danno, hit a lick on that guitar, brother. Thank you. How about a guitar lick, Robert Goodspeed? Steven says, what a burger for dinner. There you go. DJI says, all Similac formula was recalled. Not all of it, just the powder. Just the powder. There were other brands that were recalled that weren't up on that thing that I saw today, though, which I thought was kind of funny. But it was all powdered formula, as far as I know. As far as I know. Happy to see it says, come on, Danno. Is that Irish coffee? I wish. That would probably help. Oh, man, it's already after 9. Been on here an hour and a half already. Oh, let's see. Miranda says, haha, you're right. Jerry Max says, bagged salad, yuck. Arlene Lashbrook, hello. Organic products and prices, please. Most of the fruits that you see are organic products that I show. Unless it's a lot of the bagged, like apples and stuff. Because usually at that point, I figure if you're going to buy bagged apples, usually you're buying the cheap ones. Robin says, bagged salad rots so fast. It does. It really does. Once open, you better use it within a day. Absolutely. That's what they want. They want it to rot quick, so you go in and buy another bag. Justin says, Robert, good one, Danno, hitting a tone on the guitar. Yes. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I know I already did since we got to your comment here. Robert Goodspeed says, you look like a young Michael McDonald. Oh, I'll take it as a compliment. Jerry Max says, tubed hamburger equals conspiracy. It just might be. Mountain Folk says, always a thumbs up from us. Thank you, buddy. Jen Allen, hello. I have several Arrow Garden lettuce, tomatoes, basil, and lavender. Yum. Man, that is awesome. Yeah, we were looking into some of those Arrow Gardens. Man, they are just... Boy, you got to find them when they're on sale or something, because they are expensive. Happy to see you says, those glasses have helped my daughter a bunch while she's doing online school. Yeah, I need to get me a pair. Yeah, because it's with the light I have here and this setup, it does start to bother your eyes after a while. And I even put it on the dark theme here so that it would help a little, but it don't help much. Let's see. Jason says, in drive-thru at Dairy Queen, no judging. No judging? Man, I know it's a long drive for you, Jason, but you should bring me up one, because that sounds pretty awesome. They're supposed to be putting in a Sonic down the street, which would be cool. You know, it'd be nice to have another restaurant around here. But, yeah, I like those Blizzard things Sonic is. We don't have a Dairy Queen around here. It's one about 25, 30 miles away. Or maybe not that far. I don't know. Jerry says, happy LOL. Yvonne says, Wegmans, go there. I don't know if we have a Wegmans close to here. You mean Wegmans? I don't think we have one close to here. I'll check it out. Yeah, I'll check that out. I don't know. Somebody was telling me they still had the IGA down the road here. It's a little further. It's about 10, 15 miles up the road. I didn't think there was an IGA around anymore, so Might go check there too, even though I've heard that their meat prices are insane. But who knows? Maybe we'll find something there. Beth Geary, hello. Talking to Robin Geiger. Recalls. I stopped by because of that. Happy to see you, says nice. Kelly Metz. Okay, we're going to do speed reading here because, guys, we are going to have to start to wrap it up here. I wish we did have more time, but Robin Geiger says, Beth, thank you, makes me wonder. Robin says, great guitar music. Thank you very much. Thank you. Got to be careful what I play on the live shows because this is live and I don't want the no copyright stuff. It's funny how that works, and I won't go all into it, but it's like sometimes you could just play a note and then that could pop up. It's an algorithm. It's a computer thing, but got to be really careful. Apparently they don't like the D minor chord. If you sit there and play a D minor chord, it might bring up somebody else's music, even though you're not playing their music, which it's funny. C-Ray says, heck yes. Heck yeah, on hitting the lick, Danno. You are awesome. Thank you very much, C-Ray. Oh, I know. I wish I could play here all day. We used to play the theme song with the birthdays. Somebody had a birthday, I'd sing happy birthday and play our theme song behind it. So if you got a birthday coming up, let me know next Friday. Carol Babb says, talking to Jerry. Jerry says, soy and green. Oh my goodness. Oh, I'm getting a little slap happy. That is hilarious though. Someday, Jerry. Someday. Soy and green. Can you say it like Charlton Heston? What do you mean those bodies? That was more like Clint Eastwood. We don't know where they went. Or do we? Oh, Jerry Max, Alaska, okay. Yeah, boy, that's expensive for gas. That is funny. 2 burger good frozen in case of burger. Oh, that's hilarious. Happy to see says, yuck. Kelly Metz, hello. Do you ever check out guitar players? I found one in 2019 that has insane finger picking style. I do watch guitar players on YouTube. Absolutely. Check out some of the YouTube Shorts videos. If you go to our channel, Kelly, and you go to the main screen, go to the home screen, right? Because when you go to somebody's channel, it takes you right to the videos now. Click on the home screen, and then scroll up or down until you get to my YouTube short videos. You'll see the guitar. I got a pretty insane finger picking style too. You might like it. And those I don't have like monetized on here, so and they're all, most of it's my music, some of it's mostly just solos and guitar shredding. But yeah, it's pretty cool. You might like it. Jerry says, Jess, tell him to hurry up. He's way behind. Jerry says, happy yes. Jess says, LOL, he doesn't listen to me. Now see, this is what I was saying earlier. If she was in here, reading the comments, she could be telling me like, nope, we gotta move on. Nope, we gotta move on. But see, I don't have anybody in here telling me that. It's just me in this squeaky chair. Jerry says, we're leaving Danno behind. We're leaving Danno behind. We're starting our own channel here. Oh boy, I'm way behind. All right, speed rating 9:15. Woof. Let's see. Jerry says, or Robin says, LOL, Jess. Drive Secure 247. Hey, Danno, good to see you. Good to see you, Drive. Sorry it took me so long to get to you. We just getting really behind here today. I do the best I can, you know. I try to elaborate on some of the things people say, and sometimes I elaborate too long. Came back on every super chat again. Thank you again, buddy. Really appreciate that. Jerry says, Happy let's high grade Danno's channel since he's so far behind. It will be Saturday before he catches up. All right, we're about to just hold on. See, I'm just too nice of a guy. I don't want to miss nobody. We got Limon. Is it Limon or Lemon? Lyman? There is no food in shops in my city in Ukraine. 2 days ago, all was normal. Oh, man, I'm so sorry to hear that, buddy. Oh, jeez. Well, be careful. Be safe over there. You know, we had somebody else from Ukraine on here about a week ago, and I don't know if you know that person or something, but just hate hearing everything going on right now. Just be safe. As safe as you can. Jerry Mack says, Empty Nester -5. Thank you very much for the super chat. Really appreciate that. We will get to, let's see. Really appreciate that, Empty Nester. Long-time viewer on the channel here. You guys are really awesome. We will be putting that right into the gas tank to keep these videos coming out every day for you guys. I'll tell you what, it is so much fun. I know it's hard work. It really is. It's tough. But you know what? I'm tough. And I'm going to do it every day. Every day. I love doing it. I love getting out there and just knowing that I am, at least think I am, providing a good service. You know, and it's something that I love to do. I love to do it. Lamone says, or wait, no. Jerry Mack says he's awesome. Thank you very much. Robin says, prayers, Lamone. Yeah, absolutely. Jess says he's always behind. Well, get in here, Jess. You're leaving me hanging. You should sit in here and read the comments, and I'll play guitar in the background. How's that sound? As long as I keep playing like one note, you know. But I can play it. You can play like, you know, you can play one note. Just make it fun. Oh, you gotta be careful. Almost went into a song there. That's why I don't like doing it. There you go. Ugh. Needs tuned a little. Denise says, hey Danno, what time do you normally start your live chat? Wish it was a little later for your West Coast fans. Yeah, Denise, we've had to go back to 7:30 because 8 o'clock was just, I don't know. I end up doing this. I stay on a lot later than I'm supposed to. So I usually have to get off at 9 o'clock here, which if you're on the West Coast, I know that's, 6 o'clock there. So maybe it's at some point we'll go back to an 8:30 schedule, but for right now, we got to do it at 7:30. The Organized Pineapple, hey, how are you? Hey guys, what I miss? Oh man, nothing. me yammering on for an hour and a half. But everybody in the chat here has been having a good old time. Let's see. Cheryl says, you need a PayPal account? No. I appreciate everybody who donates to the channel. It is not necessary, but boy, do we do very much appreciate it. And you know, you guys watching the show, you know, you guys being part of the adventure is what it's all about. You know, and you know, that's why we are trying to get some of the merch, you know, coffee cups, because we want you to have a piece of the show, you know, and those will be in a way, donations. I don't know. I guess it's hard for me to do stuff like that. You know, I may start like a PayPal account or someday, or some Patreon thing or something. I know a lot of you guys have sent me emails about Patreon and stuff like that. We may do something like that someday. But and I appreciate the thought. I really do, Cheryl, and that's really awesome. But you know, you guys just being part of the adventure here is what we love and appreciate. As we grow, we may add other things, you know, but for right now, it's pretty awesome. It's awesome anyway. Jerry says he doesn't listen to you, Jess. Oh, yes, I do. Believe me. She says he really doesn't, but do you see the ha 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 ha? Yes. See, that's 4 ha ha's. If it was 3 ha ha ha's, then yeah, okay, maybe I don't listen. But she put the 4th one in there, meaning that she knows I do, and she's just being funny. Alaska for me says, made homemade pizza today, yum yum. I saw this awesome cast iron pizza skillet thing. Pizza cast iron board for a pizza. Man, it was expensive, but I don't know. I bet that makes some pretty awesome pizza on that thing. DJI says, Jess, I hear you. Organized Pineapple says, Alaska for me. I did breadsticks yesterday. We had breadsticks tonight. Boy, they were delicious. With the lasagna. Everybody talking to each other. Alaska says, the Organized Pineapple, that's awesome. Oh, well, Jess, you would still be behind if I was in there. Probably. No. The Organized Pineapple says, I pulled a muscle in my back just sleeping one time, and I was laughing like the Joker because I was in so much pain. That's either laugh or cry, right? Summer Lovin' says, haha, Jess. Crafty Craft, hello. Good evening, all. Good evening to you. Let's see. Happy to see you says, I love that movie. Oh, it's been a while. Cheryl says, I finally watched The Joker and it was awesome. That is a great movie. I know a lot of people didn't like it. I thought it was great. I went into it knowing that it wasn't going to be a Batman movie, you know, and I was like, you know, he's pretty twisted, and it was a good rendition of someone that is he the Joker? Or is, you know, it's like they leave you with so many questions at the end of the movie. It's like, this could be this way or this could be this way. It was kind of that, what was that movie with Total Recall? It's kind of that Total Recall type ending where you really don't know if it is this real or is this fake, you know? I like movies like that. Leaves you to decide what your ending is. I think he was the Joker. Daniel Stefan, you do great work. Thank you for posting good vids. Thank you for watching. Thank you very much, buddy. Really appreciate that. Jess says, the mouse is done. Time to go. Okay. All right. Quick reading. Cheryl says, the Ricardos I watched today, and it was okay. The Ricardos. All I can think of when you say Ricardo is Lucy show. Hey, Ricky! Or is that a TV show? I don't know. Pineapple says, I wonder how that was, Cheryl. Crafty Craft says, I went to Walmart today where I live and found the GV brand, great value brand of sliced carrots, regular 14.5 ounces, and seeing the new 8.4 ounce size cans. That's interesting. Same price, I guess. It's crazy. Pineapple says, you said the Ricardos? Good night. Ed says, good night, everyone. Looking forward to tomorrow's adventure, Danno. Thank you, Ed. Thank you so much. Thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate that, buddy. You have a great weekend. Justin says, Ruger 10, 22 rifle 4, 25 round clips, and a samurai sword for backup. That sounds like a zombie killer to me, buddy. Good to go. A 22, though? Why a 22? I don't feel like that's going to do much damage. I don't know. No, if we're gonna go with like rifles, you need some kind of zombie assault rifle or something. I don't know. An automatic shotgun. That would be a great zombie because you got to go for the head, and if you got a shotgun, it makes it a lot easier to go for the headshots on a zombie. Cheryl says it was okay. Pineapple says I also said the Joker. Gotcha. DJI says time for bed. Jess says yeah, I know we got to wrap it up, guys. Goldie says, are the Arrow Gardens awesome? I've been looking too. I've heard nothing but good things about them, Goldie, but they are expensive. And I feel like people kind of get tired of them. Like, they're awful small, and I almost feel like you could get, like, some lights. Like, people were talking about, like, getting, like, totes and stuff. And getting, like, ultraviolet lights, I guess. And work it out that way. I don't know. I'm kind of looking into some of that stuff. We may go into that another time here. One of these. Hold. There I go again. Happy says we don't do the Arrow Garden, but here in Middle Georgia, the weather is great for keeping spinach growing all the time on super cold nights. I bring the pots in the garage. That's awesome. Oh boy. Okay. Cheryl says Wegmans has become pricey too. Jen Allen says Market. Also, ID brand is a good alternative. Often real good price on Amazon. Okay, good to know. Katie says, thanks for mentioning the sale on the shrimp this week. Need it with almost $10 and our stores being low. Sorry, meant with meat being almost $10 a low. Oh. Got to explore other options for something reasonably priced. Well, you're very welcome. You're very welcome. We did go over the shrimp too, though. Actually, it was a decent deal on shrimp this week. And Walmart's got some pretty good deals on fish, frozen fish. The tilapia and the flounder there, I thought those were some pretty good prices, all considering. With everything going up the way it is. Cheryl says, Jess has really great taste in cameras. I can't afford the one you got. You know, I was going to say something to you the other day, Cheryl. You know what? If you're going to spend, you know, you don't, I'm not sure what you want to use it for, is whether doing videos or just to take photographs, but your phone, like what kind of phone do you have? Because I'll tell you what, my phone takes great photos. You just gotta kind of have to tweak it a little bit. You gotta go into the different settings, maybe set the balances up a little different on the cameras, and make sure it comes into great focus. Cameras on phones these days are pretty amazing, and if you don't have, like, sometimes, because yeah, that camera, the SV1, it's not cheap. It is not cheap, and it's a great camera, but if you're not planning on doing what we're doing here, it is a bit overkill. But it's great. I love it. My wife's awesome. But yeah, it's not cheap. But if you're looking to just take great photos on something, look into maybe a better upgrade on the phone. Research some of the cameras on the phones. The phone that I use here is the Motorola Stylus 2021 G Power Series. For a couple reasons. I did reviews on these like crazy. Right, I looked at the reviews, and it has the most storage space. Right, so if I'm going to do a video on the phone, you want something that has a lot of storage space, and it has the ability to add up to a 256 gigabyte card into it. So that's more information. Plus the quad cameras that it has. It has the wide angle lens, which isn't that great, but it, like I said, if you're just doing photos, you don't need that. It's got a 48 megapixel wide lens, you know, I don't really think, I mean, most people don't need much more than that. It can shoot in 4K too. Not many phones can shoot in 4K unless you got one of the new Samsungs. I think the iPhone 12 and up, you can shoot in 4K. But yeah, most phones these days are cheaper than cameras, and arguably, as far as a lot of photos go, pretty good. There I go again. Crafty Craft says, as for Soy and Green Theory, Kelly Metz says, if you want to check out who I found with the crazy finger picking, check out Scary Pool Parties Darkness. Sounds pretty scary. Kelly says, I'll have to check out some of your music. Awesome, yeah. Yeah, I'll check that out. Sorry, I think I got lost here. Oh my goodness. Oh, okay, we're not too much further. Okay. Keystone 28 or Fin 59 Shaw. Hey buddy, how are you? Keystone 28 ounces, $6.98. Mostly out of stock, but check nearby stores online, $2 off per can. Where the 28 ounce? I haven't seen any deals on the Keystone 28 ounce cans of the beef. It's $9.49 everywhere I go. I know in that one video I said I bet it's $9.99 at Kroger now. I saw it today. It's still $9.49. But yeah, if there's a sale on it, that's a good deal. It does look like they're pretty well stocked back up on it at Kroger. Jen Allen says, good night all. Good night, Jen. Thank you so much for joining. Finn says Walmart. Walmart for the Keystone beef deal. Okay. Now it was still at Walmart. It was still 9 something. At least at ours, you know, all of them are different. All we can do is really compare, you know, what's going up where. You know, if your normal price is $3 and ours is $2, well, if it goes up 19 cents, chances are it's going to go up to $3.19. Where you know what I'm saying? Like those are the comparisons we're making because different states are different prices. You know, so I mean, California is going to be higher than it is here in the Midwest. You know, so but usually we do notice products coming in and out at the same time, or when theirs is leaving, or when their price is going higher. Ours is going higher like the next day. Like we are starting to notice a pretty big trend. Happy to see you says, thanks Danno and Jess. You guys are great. Y'all stay safe and keep on doing what you do. God bless. Good night. God bless you. Happy to see you. Have a great night and a great weekend, buddy. Shul says, I don't like the super chat because YouTube takes 30%. Yeah, they're gonna get theirs. That is for sure. It's one of them things. Somebody else had mentioned, I was going to say something, but I didn't want to go on too much. So a couple other people over time here have asked about the whole PayPal thing. We may do something like that at some point. I know, or it wasn't PayPal. It was, what is that? I said it before and I can't remember now. It's something like PayPal, but for YouTubers. I don't know. We may do something like that at some point, Cheryl. I appreciate it. I appreciate all that. It's awesome. Jess says, good night. Have a great weekend. Cheryl says, good night. Have a great weekend. Let's see. Sorry, guys. I know I'm behind here. I try. Jerry Max says, he's not listening, Jess. Sure I am. Nancy says, good night, all. Have a blessed weekend. You too, Nancy B. Have a great weekend. Michelle's Tasty Dishes. Hello, how are you? Hope you guys are doing well. Cheryl, I didn't think I would like the Joker, but I loved it. I kind of thought I wasn't going to like it either, and I did like it. I was really surprised. Jess says, hi, Michelle. Jess says, he's already forgot the mouse broke. He already forgot the mouse broke. I know. It didn't break. It needed a battery. Cheryl says, I love Lucy, but I forgot the real name of the movie. And Ricky, the Ricardos. Yvonne says, just the boss. Good night. Good night, Yvonne. Have a great weekend. I know, I'm trying. Nana says, good night, Danno, Justin, everybody, good night. Jerry says, I can't wait for Danno. I got to get ready for next winter night, y'all. Good night, buddy. All right, guys, we're just everybody saying good night. Thank you. I appreciate everybody just going in and wishing everybody a great weekend. Hopefully, with all the things going on right now, it's crazy times, but it's important we stick together, and good things will happen. Jesse Sword, hi from the Philippines. Hello to you. Hello. Unfortunately, guys, everybody that's just now joining, we are getting ready to get off here. We've been on for over 2 hours now. Barry, you have a great weekend too, buddy. You guys all have a great weekend. Thank you so much for watching tonight. Thank you for taking your time to hang out with us on a Friday. Let it all out. It's great for me because I feel like I can just let it all out. All the stress from the rising prices and the empty shelves and the wars and the viruses and all this stuff. We can all let out all the stress here on Friday. And really appreciate all your guys' comments. It's what drives me. It's what drives me to keep doing it and to make it happen. I can't thank you guys enough. We'll see you guys at 8:30 in the morning on the big Kroger crazy video. With all that being said, I am out, and always remember the adventure is out there. Well, maybe still here.